We're
Oh
starting
boy.
this game a little bit late, but I believe this is game four for us today, isn't it?
I think that one's going to be yours, Mr. Zaff.
Gimme,
Yeah,
gimme,
start
gimme,
us
gimme,
off.
gimme. So I really do like POW's setup here. So they've got two Montanas, which gives them the ability to go around and flex and all that kind of stuff. They've got a Venezia, Stalingrad, Des Moines, and a Moskva. Although the Moskva's not moving, so we very well might have a restart called.
There he
We've
goes. There he goes.
there we go. We got Des Moines as well. I didn't notice that, and we got a Shimakaze and a Harugumo. And what do we got over
Yeah.
for well done?
I always get scared when I see two DDs. It just gets to me, man. But that's not going to be the case over the well done. They do actually bring the three destroyers. But let's start out with the battleships, as we see a Yamato with the gigantic guns that are going to rip into a battleship from any angle. They overmatch 32 mil armor, so you can't nose into a Yamato. Well, you can, but you're still going to get hurt. And they got a Kremlin for some tanky, brawly kind of armory fighty stuff. They've got double Des Moines, always a workhorse of the any clan battle fighting season, and double Moskva is a bit of a surprise to me, but that is going to be a longer radar that they're going to use instead of maybe a Stalingrad. They're going to round that out with a Gearing, a Daring, and a Ragnar.
Yes.
Speak of the
So
devil, and he shall appear.
so you said bringing three destroyers. In reality, they brought 2.5 because the Ragnar is more of a cruiser than a destroyer, sir.
Yeah, it's the light cruiser destroyer fusion move that we've been seeing from Wargaming recently.
Yeah, but
True.
the Ragnar left its citadel back at home, so I mean, it can be a little more involved in the fighting. It can get up
Yeah,
there and scrap a little.
that's right. It can. So
Yeah,
early
we saw some well
positions.
done spam from well done.
Oh,
I don't know if you
that's
guys caught
typical.
that, but my ears were going crazy. Just beep
Hmm.
beep 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 beep.
That's what they
No,
do.
I
You hit
was like having
F11.
random battle flashbacks.
So both teams opting for kind of what we were talking about, although I'm surprised. It feels like they sent a little bit more to Charlie than I expected. I thought I'd just see two ships, playing footsie over at sea, but no, both teams sending four ships to sea.
Yeah, POW is just ignoring Bravo entirely. It looks like. I mean, they've got the Stalingrad to potentially radar, but they don't have anyone to shoot.
Mhm.
There we go. Ragnar of Pasterk is opening up on the Shimikaze Caster Moose. He's going to throw all of his torps down at the Ragnar. Ragnar does not have torpedoes and currently is stuck between an island and a torp wave. He's slowing down, but no, he's slowing up. He wants to catch his prey, but he's not really going to keep fighting him as the radar starts to peter out. Some shells come out. He's still showing a lot of side to those Shimikaze torps. Ragnar's pretty zippy, but if he eats one of those on the side, that's going to be good night.
That's
Meanwhile, over
right.
at Bravo, we've got Daring capping uncontested, actually. I think the Stalingrad might not have radar for that, as the Haragumo of El Experto caps C as well. Two caps will fall, and the Ragnar's able to juke the torpedoes with a few shells coming in. And after that, it's going to go right back to being a stagnant game.
Well, now look at Bravo. We've got the Daring, the only twinned T-bag, getting Bravo cap for free. Meanwhile, Haragumo Pao coming back and answering with their own cap of Charlie, also for free. That's kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah, I'm so confused why that Gearing didn't even bother to probe. I mean, maybe the Venezia is yet to be spotted. I'm not sure what his reasoning is there. Maybe he's just going for positioning. I don't know. I mean, he's got torpedoes away. The Harugumo is not leaving the cap like he should be. So these torpedoes might cause him a headache if he sticks around.
Mm-hmm.
Over at A, the destroyers, it looks like we're about to see a head-to-head here with the Ragnar actually detected by Shimi.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean,
So
he's able to get into sea just fine.
Yeah, it looks like Harugumo manages to get out of the way of the torpedoes over there. The Gearing, okay, now I see what's going on. Gearing laying smoke for the two Des Moines. They
Mm-hmm.
did manage to pick up the scent of the Venezia out wide. I think that's a, hey, Des Moines, let's get you to this island and get you safe smoke, more than a, you can use this to farm kind of deal.
Yeah, Moskva, though, is in a position, if he uses his radar, he'll catch Master Commander Spades' Des Moines. He hasn't used it yet, but boy, if he would have used his radar right now, he could be answering with his own AP
What he's waiting
shells.
for. What's the holdup, buddy? You saw the shells coming out.
He might think that
All
it's
right,
just
well,
outside of his range. Commander Spade's
that's a
detected
lot
now.
of side shooting with Master Commander. Master Commander not getting owned by the Moskva as the Moskva chucks HE. Does not resolve that as he continues to throw HE, but that's not quite going to connect, just a little bit into the
Venezia?
bow. But
Venezia?
Master Turns does not get
Yeah.
the AP Citadels. Tried though,
Mm.
but Venezia with that super flat arc just hitting the rocks, unable to tickle the C spot on the Des Moines. Looks like Love Only Hibiki is in smoke and possibly able to move up in a surprise as he hasn't lit off his guns yet. If the Venezia continues to come around the corner and doesn't realize there's a second Des Moines there, that might be a fatal move. Charlie is being contested by a Gearing as the Haragumo opens up. Daring smokes to be able to work on a Montana. Looks like the radar is down. Dragon Boy's going to
No.
take Charlie if he's not blind smoked. Well, he's
Radar
not
is
taking shells anymore. So
radar is not down. There's a radar up over at Charlie here as Larry is about to come around the island while spotted. Nah, okay, very smart. He said, you know what? I don't really feel like dying just yet in this game. So he's going to stop. He's going to try to crash into the island. And instead, he's just going to take a little bit of punishment on the face for that.
yeah, so C's ending to C crawls to a standstill. Does look like Well Done has more assets on the field. It's 4v5, and when you've got an extra ship, you got away. They did actually stall the push by the Venezia, so that's going to hold. 2 caps over to Well Done with the flip of that, and A is still a stalemate, but they've got the
Yeah.
4 ships compared to 3, kind of 4 with the Moskva mid or something. This is on the other team. Looks like POW is going to have to make a move on A, and if
Oh,
they
yeah.
don't, they're just going to surrender all that map position because their Venezia is not able to get it done, and
Oh.
they've got more ships a day doing not
Look.
anything, so they got to make a push.
Look at C. Look at C. We're gonna end up with a bow on fight between a Venezia and a Des Moines, but the Des Moines has friends and the Venezia does not.
The Des Moines has improved pen angles, and the Venezia
Yes.
does not.
But the Des Moines also shows broadside for God knows why. So this is
There he
Why
goes.
would- Okay,
All
why
right.
wouldn't the Des Moines just throw HE in that situation? Did he really need to dive all the way in there? Couldn't he have just ripped the bow
May?
off of the Venezia and killed him?
hey. He won the fight. He won the fight.
did.
It wasn't clean,
did.
but he won the fight. A
Well,
win is a
that's
win
actually
is a
going to shore
win.
it up. That's going to shore it up a lot, though, because Well Done's got
Mm.
5 ships compared to the 3. They've already taken the cap, but if they're not pushing through, if they're not getting kills, they're not rotating assets off C,
Yep.
they're not moving
Yep.
forward per se, but they do have that point lead, and if they sit on it, that's going to be good unless stuff happens at A.
I
And
feel
I
like
think the Des Moines has moved up, so maybe that's the next point.
I feel like POW just didn't use the opportunity there at C. They should have hit full W with their Moskva and Montana at the same time of that Venezia. Unfortunately, Venezia pulled forward, got himself stuck, and, well, we saw what happened. But looks like there's more action on C as A is still just kind of a, well, let's just sit here and hang out kind of a deal. Hargumo,
Yeah,
El Experto, detected.
I would have liked to have seen some sort of attempt to pinch those Des Moines between the Venezia and the battleship, and so but the Moskva and the Montana just sat on their laurels. Absolutely right there. Just and now I'm starting to see that Well Done is actually claiming the 10 line and getting the good positions. Although I don't think Hibiki's going to last very long.
Well, I was gonna say you say that, but then that Des Moines is being introduced to Haragumo's 100mm guns that penetrate anything because of balance. So as a result, that Des Moines is being pushed back, but the Moskva is now the farming target, and it's like Red Rover, send the Moskva on over, and that's what they're doing.
Here comes the Congatorps from the Daring. Are they going to connect?
Maybe there's a convenient, almost Moskva-sized gap in the middle, but they'll connect.
But he also has Moskva-side's turning circle. He does pull back on the throttle, though. Looks like he manages to avoid them.
Oh, there you
He
go.
is going to
Alex
skim it.
Berto in trouble. Alex Berto in big trouble here.
He's gotta take the trade. That's what he's thinking right now, and he dies. But he gets
He
the trade.
might.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, he
called
does.
it.
He's able to make the trade there.
Yeah, POW has also taken control of Alpha, and they're starting to make a move over there as well. So this battle is nowhere near over yet.
True. That being
Yeah,
said,
the Montana
Moskva's dead.
shells came in from Yoha, and they did so much damage to the Des Moines of Well Done over there in that little fork spot. That
Mhm.
was just enough to let the Haragomo take him out in a trade. Moskva got drilled. The Well Done's pushing up with their superior numbers. It's 4v1 now, and the Montana's going to be the next farm target. So Red Rover, pass that Montana's health pool over.
That's
They do have
right.
the Shimikaze bailing out of A, as the Shimikaze is going to start to push in on Bravo. And POW did it. They wrested A from the enemy. They've started taking some forward positions, but don't really know where they're going. So they're just kind of getting shot right now. Well
Well,
Done is going to be up by 500 points.
so
The Shimikaze's got to take B.
but look at how closely he's threading this needle. He is now within. He's right on the border. He knows Poifect is going to pop his radar. He does. There it is. He had to hit W to get up a little bit, but unfortunately, there's nobody to stop him. If I pan back here, you can see the Des Moines, the Montana, the other Des Moines don't really have shots on this Moskva. They needed to be in a position to punish Poifect when he decided to use radar and start shooting. That's not really happening now.
Well,
I mean,
Ethel's
Ethel's
certainly trying.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's putting it in there, but he's not got quite enough angle. The improved pen angles looks like
Mhm.
Moskva knows exactly what he's doing here.
Oh yeah.
And okay, shots from the other Des Moines as well. Torps from the shimmy. Looks like
One
he'll
is gonna
connect
hit.
one there.
There we
Well,
go.
Shimikaze's moving back in. He's going to recontest Bravo as the daring
Oh.
of the only twinned bag is going to assert some dominance. If
Ethel.
Ethel doesn't die, he's
He
going to be
paid-
able to get in position and help with that Bravo. But oof,
He paid the price
Hmm.
for going in there and trying to support his teammate right there. Oof. Ouch.
yeah, Moskva made him
Let's-
pay for his insolence, sailing open water broadside to a Moskva.
And a
Blitz
Kremlin.
Orange there, caught between.
Oh.
Yeah, there goes Montana. Stalingrad took a big chunk from Yamato there because he sailed between the island and the Yamato, which meant he had no room to maneuver.
Hmm.
POW's Charlie just completely folding here.
Okay, Daring's coming around the corner. He's coming in on that Shimikaze and B. He's going to have a Des Moines in his back pocket, but you know that Daring still wants to take the fight. He spent too much time looking for this. He's going to open up. Shells are out.
Resets.
6,000 on the Shima. Gets the resets, gets the damage. Shima's down to 2.
That's
Smoke
it.
might be coming in soon, but that ends
Oh,
the game.
and
There's
that's
no retaliation
game.
fire.
Wow, what a
Oof.
fast battle, and that's perfect because we're delayed. So let's see if we can find our next game. As you guys go ahead and round us out here, we have the ability to grab the next game. Try to TNG2. Okay.
Well, F11 to well done. Yeehaw.
Yeah, absolutely. I was excited to see the play by POW out on the 10 line. I was a little confused that they decided to send the Venezia there. I would have swapped that Venezia for the Des Moines over at Alpha and done that. And I think that might have worked out a lot better with the 10-kilometer radar in place there, with the battleships there and the Moskva to create the crossfire as well. That would have been devastating for Well Done's Des Moines if they had gotten caught in the same trap that they did. The problem is Venezia just had no means of spotting them out. So they were able to do whatever they wanted.
Right. Alright, I'm trying to see if we can find our next battle.
TNG versus Treta is the one that we were signed up for.
That is correct.
Should be kicking
Is it?
off right now. So if we can find that room, I don't
Dr.
think they
Drunk.
kick off without us.
Dr. Drunk. Okay.
I think.
Is there an
he's
underscore or is it just Dr. Drunk?
DR underscore, but I don't see a response
remember
to my request. So
Oh,
let's TNG2. What block is that? That is Group C, Charlie Group. TNG. Wait. Did I mess that up? No. Group Charlie. There it is. TNG Treta. Let's maybe try for Brooklyn. They're saying
Let's
it's Dr.
see.
Drunk, but I don't see that.
I think he's got a weird spelling to his name.
Could be DR underscore.
I'm looking here. Let's see if we can figure this out.
I'm looking here.
Hey, get out of the street, man. I'm looking here.
It's a
I'm
possibility
driving
that the
here.
map is not up yet. There's, you never know. They could
It's
have
also
gotten
possible
delayed as
that the
well.
room isn't out yet. That's true.
This was Group C, right?
Yeah. I don't see Brooklyn
All
either.
All right, let me just. So TNG versus Strata. TNG 2, right? TNG 2.
Okay.
Is boom.
Well, supposedly it's going to be Brooklyn.
Who else is in this block that we can grab? Sir Bluff. Let me see if I can see that game. Do not see Sir Bluff. Who's hosting it? Alan? Is the ref?
Okay, it says delayed. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And are we on the same map, or have we moved to Warriors Path?
Warriors Path does look to be the time zone that we're in, so probably heading over to that.
Lovely. I'm gonna pull a couple of giveaway codes because I don't know what else to do. Oh boy.
I'm gonna run an ad for pre-roll purposes.
There you go.
Because that's what I do. In the meantime, I did find the sewer game. They have not started. They have the other team set up. It's going to be under Brooklyn, BROO.
Got it.
So far, no.
Okay.
I see it not. All right. Well, our next gig is delayed, which is unfortunate. Are we going to be waiting for this one, or are we going to be trying to snipe another match?
I'm in sewer versus Bluff. They're also delayed. Could one of you guys try to find TSIOF versus Doma, and see what's going on with them? Try War Master. War Master. WARM.
Nope.
Okay, and next code. There we go. There you go, Leaf. Enjoy. Okay. All right, now we close that down and start it all over again. And do the things. There we go.
Tappity tappity scrambly scrambly. Yeehaw.
Click,
Right?
click, 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 click.
Right. I apologize, chat, for kind of ignoring you guys for a minute here, but we're behind. We want to get you guys as many games as possible, which means we got to find out what's going on here. Oskins, were you able to find that other game?
Nope. Well, actually, let's see if they've started yet. They have not. So Sir is loading in right now. So that's going to be under AGU is the room name if you want to hop in there, Golf Man.
I'm already in
Alrighty.
there. The other... wait, so you haven't seen the game under Brooklyn yet?
No.
All right.
That was confirmed to be delayed in Discord. They said it is not up yet.
Room host is Dr. Drunk, apparently.
What?
Yeah, can you check and see if you can find that one, Hoskins? I'll stay in here, just kind of hold the flag, hold the map for the Dominion. These are all Warriors Path games, so I can at least set that up in my helper.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll go ahead start the discussion. Warriors Path, I think we're going to see some similar play here. I'm seeing, basically, in terms of tactics-wise, I'm seeing Charlie and Alpha from Land of Fire being flipped. Alpha's got a lot of the spread-out islands that you can use for cover, positional play, ambushing, and all that kind of fun stuff. Meanwhile, Charlie fairly wide open. I wouldn't be surprised to see a bit more of a destroyer-kitey cruiser combo over there working on that flank as well. Bravo Cap in the middle is always fun. It's always a hot contest, and it really depends on which team, if a team, decides to set up with the intention of actually taking it. Otherwise, it's just going to be quite a long skirmish in the middle. At least that's how I've seen them play out in the past. And battleship shots wise, Charlie is fairly well protected. We'll see probably a radar cruiser nestled up against those big islands there, just denying the cap to the enemy team. And usually the battleship position to watch is the one that you'll see between Charlie and Bravo, shooting across over at A in case anyone decides to stick their nose or rear end out behind an island when they shouldn't have. We should also see an interesting destroyer skirmish over at A as well.
All right, well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to go hit the head for a second while we try to figure this out. Oskin, see any luck on that other game with Dr. Drunk?
So far nothing. So
Okay.
no.
Okay. All right, well, guys, just stick around, and hopefully we'll have more action for you soon. TM, BRB.
Do you know any jokes?
Do I know any jokes, sir? I have a plethora of puns. All you need do is ask. I am the pun pundit, after all.
Wah, wah. Okay.
What, you didn't like that one? I thought that was pretty clever. Clever girl. They know how to use doorknobs. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I kind of blurbed out all the stuff that I know about Warrior's Path already. It's gonna be... We haven't seen this map before in King of the Sea as of yet. At least I didn't watch any of the EU matches that were on this map that happened earlier today. So I'm looking forward to learning and being schooled by both of the teams we're going to be seeing on Warrior's Path.
Okay.
Strangely enough, now I'm just really wondering if somebody can make a Napoli work. I know that's just so silly.
What do you guys think about like a crazy potential push between in that little channel there between, not in the little channel going horizontally but vertically between Bravo and Charlie before the teams get set up in Charlie to stop it? That might be kind of interesting. I'd like to see, maybe we'll see something like that. Although, now that I think about it, I did actually see a Des Moines get stuck in that position on Foaming Jetty's stream earlier, and yeah, he got stuck and he did not make
Golfman?
it out. What's that? Hello? I am here.
luck-
What's
no.
going
Any luck on
on? Which room are we going in?
any luck on that game, by the way?
Woo. No, sorry, my internet just crapped out. There's nothing. So I think we might be looking at Sir. Because
Okay.
nobody
I-
has any ETA, nobody has any updates. I got nothing, man.
Hold on. I might have found us another game alternately. Let me see if
Okay.
they've started yet. Please tell me you haven't started yet. They have not. QQ7 versus A ship. Will that
Okay.
work for you
Wow.
guys? The Moose.
Yeah, I think that'd be just fine.
Look for the Moose.
All right.
Okay. So
The Moose. There we go. Oh,
uh-huh.
the menu changed on me right as I clicked the button. I don't know which training room I'm going into.
So what are the teams on this match?
QQ7 versus A ship.
Got it. QQ7 versus A ship, right?
Yes.
I think you guys would all appreciate not sitting around and staring and trying to fill time. So
I agree with it.
let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. QQ7 versus A ship.
Okay.
I need to put our names down as well, just so that there's that. And I'm gonna scroll up to where we were and pull this off
All right, my
first.
game just crashed, so that's fun. Let's go ahead and get that.
Yeah, my stream just crashed, so that was a little rough. But yeah, so let's let know. Coming back in now.
I'm letting them know,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that we had a crash.
My game has
No
crashed.
problemo.
I am struggling.
Yeah, so Okay, well, I'm in a room. I'm ready to do a thing. I guess I actually need to change this to QQ7 versus a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do we
And
know what the bands are?
an
Well,
excellent question.
you asking all of these things that matter. Why?
Listen. It's nothing. It's not unlike a curious child to ask unbelievably large amounts of questions to his parent. So just consider it in that light.
It's Group E.
Nevsky and Marceau. So
Nevsky
literally a
and Mark.
flip, literally a flip
So
of the
just a
last
flip
one.
of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems people are scared of those ships.
Interesting.
I wonder
I want to
why.
see like a bunch of radar bands. Like I want to see because obviously they've got 2 band slots. I don't know if that's going to come into play later, but like, what if they just banned all the 12-kilometer radars? What happens then? How do you deal with that?
Well, DDs, same stuff you do without radar.
I mean, that's true, but we see it so often. What happens to a team when they get one of those anchors pulled, or one of those rug anchors pulled out from under them?
I mean, you start falling back to the old standard, right? There was a time before there were a lot of great 12-kilometer options. I mean, not to say that they haven't been around a while, because they have been, but you've got Des Moines, you've got Salem's, you've got some radars. You technically have some radar DDs you can even choose from now. So if people are trying to do some scary smoke room stuff, theoretically, again, you got options. I am surprised that we haven't seen a Salem at all.
Yeah,
Salem,
that's true.
Did we see a Salem in the last weekend? Because
I saw one. We saw Salem last weekend in the NACL game versus K.
Okay.
But no, I saw one earlier today on.
How far are you from getting into the room?
I am here right now. I just need to find. Here he is, the moose on the loose. I'm joining right now. If it doesn't crash again. All right, we're good.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to bring you finally a battle. I'm not used to this much time in between battles.
That's getting the shakes, man. It's getting to me, bro.
Now we're only gonna do 7 today. Oh goodness.
Pray
Goodness.
for the delay.
No pray for delay. Pray for NA.
There's not going to be any. There not going to be any tiebreakers, are there? That's not going to be a thing, yeah.
Ask me again in 2 hours.
Yeah,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got a game.